Hello. This week I got to thinking about how we can't actually get together, and I was thinking about cutting paper. And I remembered how when I was a kid I used to make these dollies.
And that got me thinking about Matisse's dancers. Now I could reproduce that.
And so you fold up your piece of paper. I've been folding it in half and then folding it into three. So I've been painting on this, so it's a bit wet now. But basically you want to concertina it, so fold it and then fold it back on itself and then fold it back on itself and then fold it again and fold it again. And that's quite long and thin, so I'll be folding it in half again. And then cutting that in half there. So then you draw your image, and you want to keep one edge sound, so that's the middle of your person. So you draw your head, and you've got your arm coming right out to the other side of the page, to the other side of the paper. Your body coming down, and then your legs coming out. And then you cut that out. You open it up and you've got a chain of people. So then I started thinking, what other shapes apart from people can I do? The first one I did was leaves, and then I thought, well, they look like fish, so I did some fish. And then I did a rabbit, because I thought, what other shapes can I do? So I've got some rabbits. So I did my rabbit, making sure that I'm keeping these folded edges. So I'm taking the picture right out to the sides. Taking it right out to the sides. You don't want to cut, you've got to leave something at these edges or it'll just fall apart. You want it to open up. Here are my boxing hairs, which I'm really happy with. And so then I thought, well, I need to start making a picture. And I need something, so I've got some more boxing hairs there. There's my boxing hairs. Remembering again to keep the edges. So I made sure that the ears and the tail touched, and then those two hands touched. And then you open it up and it's all together. So I thought I needed something to go with my fish, so I made some jellyfish. And a starfish. So lots of starfish. So now I've got lots of different things to build images out of. And I've made some backgrounds. And I'm going to make some pictures with all my different bits and pieces. So if I get this landscape, I can pull these leaves apart a little bit. I could put them, layer them up there, and I could have a couple of my rabbits, perhaps not all my rabbits. A couple of my rabbits in the foreground. My boxing hares in the background. So I can build up a picture. Why don't you have a go? See what things you can make, all joined together, and then make a picture out of it. And here is the finished picture. And then I started thinking about Bridget Riley. And then of course, you don't have to do figurative stuff. You can do just patterns. So I'll have a play with some different patterns, just cutting out patterns and seeing what that does. And of course, if you're working on white paper, then a good idea to put it on. It's become really concertina, this, hasn't it? Like a Christmas decoration or something, but then you can put it on a coloured background. To create a pattern. Put it on the blue. And on the darker blue. And the pink. Lots of different patterns, and then you can combine those with the others as well. So I'm going to glue some of these down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on the whole page, so water it down a bit and then just cover the page in glue. And you're not faffing about. Trying to glue all the individual pieces down. Put the paintbrush straight into the water because PVA is like the paint, like the acrylic paint, and so it will really ruin your paintbrush. And I painted this one. So we've now got these lovely shapes, and then you can glue over the top to make them sit down. There's not a lot of glue on there, is there, by the looks of it? So have a glow with your coloured paper. Make some patterns. That's another one that I prepared earlier.
So why don't you have a go at making some pattern paintings, collage and paint combined with repeated patterns like Matisse's Dancers or Bridget Rileys' Optical Illusions. These will look different once they're dried. Have fun.